नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज आपण सुरू करणार आहोत नवीन कोर्स ज्याचं नाव आहे MTH 301 कॅल्क्युलस ऑफ सेव्हरल व्हेरिएबल्स. ह्या कोर्समधून आपण शिकणार आहोत फर्स्ट चॅप्टर नंबर 1 फंक्शन्स ऑफ 2 and 3 व्हेरिएबल्स. या कोर्समध्ये आपण पहिला टॉपिक घेणार आहे लिमिट. Now we start the definition of limit. A function f of xy is said to be have a limit L at a point AB if for every epsilon greater than 0, however it may be small, there exists delta greater than 0 such that modulus of f of xy minus L less than epsilon whenever modulus of x minus a less than delta and modulus of y minus b less than delta. And we can write it as limit xy tends to AB f of xy is equal to L. This is the definition of limit. If the limit exists, then it is equal for every path taken along its domain. Okay? If the for two different path, if we get two different limit, then limit of function does not exist. Now we can see the examples of limit. Now we see the first example. Evaluate the limit xy tends to 0, x square minus y square upon x square plus y square. Given that the limit xy tends to 0, x square minus y square upon x square plus y square, we have to solve this limit. So take the limit along two different paths. If we take the limit along two different paths, we get the different values of limit. The limit of given function does not exist. Here, consider the limit along the path y is equal to mx. Consider the limit along the path y is equal to mx. Y is equal to mx is a straight line with m is a parameter. So this limit becomes therefore limit xy tends to 0, x square minus y square upon x square plus y square is equal to limit xy tends to 0, just replace y is equal to mx. So x square minus nx square upon x square plus mx square. So this limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, x square minus this m square x square upon x square plus m square x square. Now in the next step we can take out x square as a common from numerator and denominator. Here we take x square as a common. In the bracket we get 1 minus m square. From numerator x square as a common, we get in the bracket 1 plus m square. So from numerator x square gets cancelled, from denominator x square gets cancelled. So this limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, 1 minus m square upon 1 plus m square. Now since m is a parameter for different values of m, so we get the limit of this function is nothing but 1 minus m square upon 1 plus m square, because there is no value of x and y here. So this limit is nothing but 1 minus m square and 1 plus m square. Now the limit of this function is in the terms of m, and m is a parameter. However, for different values of m we get the different values of limits. So for two different paths we get two different limits along every path. For every each if we change the value of m, we get the different value of limit. So limit of given function does not exist. So write it as, since m is a parameter, for different values of m we get different limits. Hence limit of given function does not exist. Now, example 2. Evaluate the limit xy tends to 0, 0, xy upon x square plus y square. Now here we can consider the limit along the path y is equal to mx. Similarly, therefore the limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, 0, xy upon x square plus y square is equal to limit xy tends to 0, 0. Just replace y here by mx. Put the value of y is equal to mx. So x into mx upon x square plus m into x mx square. We can take x into x square as a common from numerator, also x square as a common from denominator. So we get x square into m upon x square into 1 plus m square. So x square from numerator and x square from denominator gets cancelled. So we get the limit is nothing but m upon 1 plus m square. Again we get the limit in the form of m, and m is a parameter. For different values of m we get the different limits, and limits of given function does not exist. Just similarly as a previous example. Now example 3. Evaluate the limit xy tends to 0, 0, x y cube upon x square plus y raised to 6. So given limit is nothing but, now we have to solve this limit along two different paths. So what we get the two different limits. So first consider the limit along the path y is equal to 0. So consider the limit y is equal to 0. If you put y is equal to 0, then the limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, 0, xy cube upon x square plus y raised to 6 is equal to limit xy tends to 0, 0, x into 0 upon x square plus 0. Here if we put y is equal to 0, then numerator is 0 and in denominator it is x square. So since numerator is 0, this limit is 0. Hence along the path y is equal to 0, we get the value of limit is nothing but 0. Now consider the limit along the path y cube is equal to x. If we consider the limit along the path y cube is equal to x, then this limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, 0, xy cube upon x square plus y raised to 6 is equal to this y raised to 6 can be written as y cube square. Okay, so this limit xy tends to 0, 0, just put y cube is equal to x. So numerator becomes x into y, replace the value of y cube is nothing but x. So x into x in the denominator x square plus this is nothing but y cube square. So replace y cube by x, so it is nothing but again x square. So in numerator it is x square, in denominator is also this limit xy tends to 0, 0. In numerator it is x square and in denominator x square plus x square, that is 2x square. From numerator we can cancel x square, from denominator we can also cancel x square. So this value of this limit is nothing but limit xy tends to 0, 0. Here in numerator there is 1, in denominator there is 2. So limit of this function is nothing but 1/2 along the path y cube is equal to x. So along the path y is equal to 0, we get the limit as 0, and along the path y cube is equal to x, we get the limit as 1/2. So for two different paths we get two different limits. So limit of given function does not exist. Since along two different paths we get two different limits. Hence, limit of given function does not exist. Next example, example 4, evaluate the limit xy tends to 0, 0 sin of x square plus y upon x plus y. Now consider the limit along the path y is equal to 0. First we consider this limit along the path y is equal to 0, therefore this limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, 0 sin x square plus y upon x plus y is equal to limit xy tends to 0, 0 sin x square plus 0 upon x plus 0. Here just we replace y is equal to 0. Therefore this limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, 0. That is the sin x square upon x. It's nothing but here we can replace xy tends to 0, 0 as x tends to 0 also, because there is no term of y here. So this limit becomes limit x tends to 0 x square sin x square upon x, and this limit can be written as limit x tends to 0 sin of x square upon x square. Here in denominator we multiply by x, so in denominator we multiply by x, so this x can be added in numerator is also. So also separate the limit for this function and limit for this function also. Therefore this limit becomes limit x tends to 0 sin x square upon x square into limit x tends to 0 x. Limit of this is nothing but 1, because we know that limit x tends to 0 sin x upon x is nothing but 1. So this is limit is 1 and limit of this is nothing but 0, because if you put x is equal to 0 then this is 0. So 1 into 0 that is 0 gives equation number 1. Limit of this given function along the path y is equal to 0 is equal to 0. Now consider the limit along the path x is equal to 0. Consider the limit along the path x is equal to 0. Then this limit becomes limit xy tends to 0, 0 sin of x square plus y upon x plus y is nothing but limit xy tends to 0, 0. Just replace x by 0, that is the sin of 0 plus y upon y. Therefore this limit becomes, here we can take limit as y tends to 0 because there is no term of x here. So limit y tends to 0 sin of y upon y, and this limit is nothing but 1. Now along the path value of limit is nothing but 1. Along the path y is equal to 0, value of limit is nothing but 0. So for two different paths we get two different limits. So limit of given function does not exist. So just write down for two different paths we get two different limits. Hence, limit of given function does not exist. You can solve similar type of example. Evaluate the limit xy tends to 0, 0 tan of x square plus y upon x plus y. Just similarly, we can take y, limit along y is equal to 0, we get 0, and limit along x is equal to 0, we get 1, and we can solve similarly this example. Okay.